Hello, everyone. Oops, let me move you over here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So this is going to be a pick a card reading. This is going to be about how can you induce more sacred pleasure in your life. So essentially, how does spirit, your ancestors, your spiritual team want you to really start enjoying your life more? What can you do to help you enjoy your life more? All right, so that's inducing sacred pleasure. And this is inspired by Goddess Tanit. Hold on. There we go. Goddess Tanit, who comes with pleasure. All right. So I have three groups. If you want to skip ahead, group number one will be Scrabble A. Group number two, I. Group number three, N. Okay, so again, if you want to skip ahead, but I'm going to read messages from her before I break down the group, so you may want to stick around. Again, if not, group number one, A. Two, I. Three, N. All right, so let's read the messages from Tanit. Tanit was the goddess of the stars in ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled full moon midnight table dancing parties in her name. Okay, all right. Yeah, she's real sexy with it. Okay. Tanit's guidance. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. All right, so pleasure is your birthright. It is a gift from the universe. All right, embodiment message. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Let me read that one more again. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hand over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration, last message. It feels good to feel good. Okay, so those were the messages from Goddess Tanit. Yeah. Oh, she's from Tunisia. Tunisia, that's where Carthage is. Okay, but anyway, those are the messages she came with. So, like I said, 1A, 2I, and 3N. Let's get started. Hello, group number one. So you chose A. All right. So how can you induce more sacred pleasure in your life? That's upside down. How can you induce more sacred pleasure? Five of Cups and Judgment. Stop judging yourself. Sheesh. All right, right off the bat, like, I feel like you are, I'm hearing a past dweller. So you are a past dweller, okay? You live in the past. You beat yourself up for mistakes, past judgments that you made. You are one of those people who go back and say, man, if I could just go back, I would just tweak this. Maybe if I would have tweaked this one thing, everything would have worked out. The whole trajectory of my life would be different. If this, if that, if this, if that. Okay, so how can you induce more sacred pleasure right off the bat? Group number one, I'm hearing like, let that shit go. But one, stop beating yourself up. And two, let it go. Things happen for a reason. And I'm feeling with this judgment, it's really either mistakes, um, like mistakes were made due to maybe you didn't have enough information. You weren't privy to something. Maybe you did something in your younger years. You didn't have access to the knowledge or wisdom that you have now. Yeah, I just feel like Spirit is saying you live in the past too much. There's nothing you can do about the past. It is just that. Okay? It happened already. As long as you don't keep making the same mistakes, you'll be okay. What did I say? I said you're a past dweller, and now I'm hearing you're a nitpicker. Okay? You're a past dwelling nitpicker. Even if the past was a week ago, okay? All right, I feel like you just be like, if I did this one thing, this one thing, it would have been different. I feel like you hold on to that too much. Spirit is saying, if it wasn't no big obvious change you could have made, then just leave it as that. But it's the small little, just this little thing, that one little. If I would have did this, if I would have did that, that's what's holding you back from real pleasure. Okay. Sometimes the little things do matter, and sometimes the little things don't matter. Okay. I feel like you hold on to the little things that really don't matter for too long. Like if I would have wore a green shirt that day, they would have chose me. But I wore that other blue shirt, it wasn't my lucky shirt. So it's like little shit like that. Like really, down to the shirt, down to the shoe, down to the watch. That's how I feel it is for you. It's like you critique down to the smallest detail. But like I said, sometimes that matters, sometimes it don't. But I feel like in your case, in most cases in your case, it doesn't. But you seem to dwell on the little things you can't fix. All right, because with the Five of Cups, there's 3 cups spilled out in front and 2 standing perfectly fine cups behind this man. But he's only focused on them spilled ones, and it's like, but you can also pick it up and refill it, So mistakes. So redo. You can erase. Well, I mean, you can't erase. I wish, right? We can't erase things that already happened, but we can redo. Okay, so if I feel like that's another thing. Spirit is saying if you want to go back so bad and nitpick it so bad, well, redo it. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. Okay, that's what I heard them say. Well, redo it then. Since you want to go back and do it. You keep thinking about how you could have changed. Go back and do it. Now, this could work out good or bad. For example, bad way. Since you think this relationship or whatever would have went better, we'll go back and talk to that person and make it work. Yeah, see how that goes. Okay, yeah, I'm being sarcastic right now. Okay, the other side might be in a positive aspect where Spirit is saying, hey, you do have an opportunity to, I don't know, let's say, reread that book, revisit that skill you have, redo it then, instead of saying, oh, I could have did this, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We'll do it again. All right, I don't mean to sound so rude, group number one, but like that's how spirit is coming off. Either if you're gonna nitpick about shit you can't change, then we'll go back and be with that person. Go back and work at that job. Go back and be buddy buddy with so and so. You know what I mean? Go back then. But you won't. Why? Because you don't want to. You don't really want to relive that shit. So Spirit is saying, if you don't really want to relive that shit, stop nitpicking it. Yeah. I'm sticking it to you right now. All right, group number one. That's what they saying. If you don't really want to go back and relive that shit, let it go. But if you do and it's something fun and positive, hey, try it again. Dust yourself off, try again. So let's clarify the 5 of Cups. Alright, clarifying the 5 of Cups, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is a Chariot. So yeah, you can't keep holding on to those cups that's spilled out. Or if you are, at least pick them up. Like I said, at least pick them up and fill them up again. Retry it. See, trying to analyze and figure out, why did these cups fall? If you want to revisit it again. With the Page of Cups and the Chariot, I feel like this is saying, do you want to keep hurting yourself? Do you want to keep going in this cycle? So the Chariot is motion. The Page of Cups is like your mental space, your emotional space. So if you want to keep going in motion in this same cycle of this 5 of Cups energy, like I said, choose which level you want. Do you really want to relive that shit? Or, hold on. Alright, just wanted them to go inside. I didn't need all that background noise. But anyway, yeah. Like, do you want to keep going in that cycle or nitpicking, oh my gosh, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but low key, you don't want to go back into that situation? Or do you want to go into the other vibration where you're offering yourself a do-over? Okay? So, there's that. Let's clarify this Judgment. Yeah, clarifying Judgment of the 5 of Swords in reverse. Wow. And King of Cups upright. So we went from the Page of Cups in reverse to King of Cups upright. Okay, look how that looks. Okay? So clarifying the Judgment, I feel like this 5 of Swords is coming in with that 5 of Cups energy. All right, yeah, that 5 of Cups of I guess placing yourself in that negative spirit, that negative emotion again, over and over again. The 5 of Swords is thinking about something over and over again. All right, so I feel like I'm repeating the same thing, because use your better judgment here to decide on whether you're gonna sulk and relive an emotion that you don't want to put yourself back in, or do you want to change something with this King of Cups? I feel like if you redo something, it's really for like inner child healing, is what I'm hearing. Like, let's say, for example, like I said, the negative example would be, you don't want to go back to that job, really. You don't want to go back to that relationship, so stop nitpicking it. But the inner child healing would be, let's say, you're revisiting a sport that you used to play when you were younger. You might not have been good at it when you were younger. You might not be good at it now. But at least you got to try it. I feel like at least you're gonna have this nitpicking energy. You nitpicked yourself to try it again and say, okay, I really don't like it. Or, I'm over it, you know? So, if you want to induce more sacred pleasure in your life, Spirit is saying, either go for it or let it go. But you can't just stagnantly nitpick. It's the best way I could put it. All right, let's pull an oracle. Which one do I want to hold? We're going to pull from here. No, we're going to pull from here. Oracle for you. Okay. Well, dang. Group number 1, we have Sonia. Sonia says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Okay, I see. Please don't worry about me. Let me read that again. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So for some of you, this could be, literal, okay? You might be thinking about a passed on loved one and how things could have been different if you did X, Y, and Z. Or this doesn't have to be like the person passed away. This could be like the relationship severed in this lifetime with a loved one. You're like, oh, maybe if I did this, they would have stuck around. Or maybe if I did that, their relationship would have lasted longer or whatever. I just feel like overall, like I said, if you're not going to go back and hit that person up or revisit that job or revisit whatever, then it's just like, you know what? Just appreciate I'm hearing the ascension. Appreciate where the relationship was, how it elevated, and where y'all left off. All right? Yeah. Okay. Please don't worry about me. So this could be about you, actually. We're saying, please don't worry or nitpick yourself. Because they want you in a place where you are happy and at peace. Where you love yourself so much that where you love yourself so much that you are happy and at peace, even with your mistakes. Because this is saying deceased loved one. So you think about ascension, right? With a passed on loved one, they ascend to the light. So Spirit is wanting you to ascend to your own personal light. Damn, them dogs is barking like a motherfucker. But let me end this here. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, Spirit wants you to be at a place where you are at peace and you love yourself so much that you can even be at peace with your mistakes. Because you can either give yourself a chance to redo them, or you can just appreciate the ascension and where shit left off. So overall, inducing more pleasure into your life. Let that shit go. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal, all that's down below. Bye. All right. Group number 2, you chose I. All right. So how can you induce more sacred pleasure? I. Number 2. So we have the Queen of Cups and Judgment. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that I. So that I is you, self. I'm hearing emotional balance. So not letting your emotions overwhelm you. Bottom of the deck, we have a Four of Swords. Let me take that out. So, group number 2, how can you induce more sacred pleasure? Like I said, for some of you, this Queen of Cups energy, maybe in the past you were working too much from your emotions, you know, how you feel. Everything depended on how you feel instead of how things should be done logically and how things would benefit you in the long term. So, okay, pleasure. Yeah, this for some of you, you might have been seeking too much short-term pleasure. Spirit is trying to bless you with long-term pleasure, that things that don't fizzle out is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like you live a happy life, right? But you feel like you don't have a lot to show for it. I don't know what the showing may be, but I understand the vibe. You feel like, you know, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that, or I've experienced this and I've had happiness and this and that, but it's something's missing maybe. And that's that long-term pleasure that Spirit wants to bless you with. So, let's clarify this Queen of Cups. Well, okay. Queen of Cups, Judgment, right? So like I said, this could have been you seeking short-term pleasure. And then with this Four of Swords, allowing your emotions to overwhelm you. Making you feel like, you see how he's positioned? It looked like, you know, he coffin ready. Okay? And it does say fragile on there. Hold on. You see that? It says fragile. So maybe you were operating out of insecurities in the past for some of you, right? And these quick pleasures would feed your insecurity or mask your insecurity. I'm hearing outbursts. So for some of you, maybe in the past you thought like, I don't know why I'm hearing emotional outbursts. Okay, short-term pleasure, right? Let's say what I'm picking up on is maybe with that emotional outburst energy, like maybe in the past you thought that in order for someone to show their love to you, they had to show it in very strong, passionate spurts, right? So that could have been, again, short-term pleasure, a whirlwind romance that comes in quick and goes quick, you know, because it's almost like a whoosh of energy that just goes out. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because I know I'm not explaining it right. So like whirlwind romances are usually short term because it's like that big explosion, that quick burst of energy, passion. It fizzles out because it's just so big and you know, there's no long term grasp to it. There's nothing you could grasp long term. It's just like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and done. Okay, so you could have found yourself in situations where You have like short-term relationships with people. You know, the romance just fizzled out. You heard how that car zoomed by? Yeah. So things came in quick and it exited quick. So I feel like Spirit's trying to get you on that long-term satisfaction energy. Okay? Like I said, this card doesn't say fragile on it. So you could have been, like I said, working from your insecurities, like again, a lot of short-term romances or short-term friendships where this person is filling a void because you don't want to feel alone, or you don't want to, again, feelings. You don't want to feel something. So yeah, masking again. So group number 2, you could have been masking your feelings, not wanting to feel things. So you fill those voids with people, places, or things that provide very short-term satisfaction. Let's say this, you're not dealing with a person, right? Let's say, oh, you went through this experience, all of a sudden you find your new favorite place. And then your new favorite place is like a bar or some shit. Then all of a sudden, like 3 weeks later, like, oh, you're like, I'm tired of this place. You see? It's like you go from, oh my God, I love this place, to, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do this no more. So I don't know if that, is that a vibration of, well, insecurity is a vibration of fear, lack. Let's clarify. But yeah, I feel like Spirit is trying to give you some long-term satisfaction instead of short-term bursts. So if you want to induce more pleasure, you gotta stop working from lack. Stop working from your insecurities. Stop working from, I need to fill a void. Sometimes you need to just sit with a feeling. Yeah, sometimes you need to just sit with a feeling and let it heal. And then allow that energy to heal itself so you can move on. Now you don't have to revisit it in a different person, a different place, a different body, a different whatever. You know what I'm saying? Different thing. I don't care. I just feel like in order for you to induce more pleasure in your life, you have to sit with your feelings, even the bad ones. Don't judge the feeling and say, there's judgment here. Say, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this. It's not good, you know. Or with this Four of Swords, oh, I don't want to feel this. It's hurting my feelings right now. It's hurting me. It's making me feel like whatever, you know. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. So we have the Page of Wands, Six of Cups. What is this? Eight of Wands. You see, it goes from fire, water, fire. So it feels good coming in, happy, and then quickly, Eight of Wands exiting. So that's not the energy you want to deal with anymore. Where you sit and you can, this Page of Wands, like I said, is giving me like, it comes in happy, you know, but it's giving me like you romanticize things and like, oh, this is gonna work out, this is making me feel good, as if I feel good to be in this somewhat delusional space, low key, sorry. But I feel like, you know, you master true emotions by allowing yourself to dip, with this water here, allowing yourself to dip into these energies of delusion. Because you don't want to feel something. You don't want to let it sink in. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, it exits quickly. But that's the energy we're trying to stop. But that's the energy this Queen of Cups is coming with. So I feel like Spirit wants you to change that. Instead of running away from your feelings or filling a void, masking, you have to sit in it. Excuse me. Let's clarify this judgment. Alright, cards fell on the ground. I'll go get that. Clarifying the judgment, we have the Page of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Alright. Anyway, move that over. We have the Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting. And King of Wands. So yeah, Spirit is saying when you allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to sit in the emotions instead of immediately judging it. This this Page of Pentacles. First of all, Pentacles is slow moving energy. So we're finally getting some slower movement, okay? Which is what we need here. And I feel like Spirit is again, making you look at something, making you take a slow look. All right. Three of Cups in reverse. It might not feel good. You know, it might not feel like a party, happy, happy, joy, joy, but that's okay. That's kind of life, you know? And also for this King of Wands here, instead of having this energy just fleet from you, this happiness fleet from you, once you understand how to transmute it, you can still have fun, passion, and joy. You can still have that fire, that wand, that, you know, that energy that you seek. But it's really, Spirits really want you to transmute. You can't mask, you can't void, because they want you to have something long term. And if you want that long term happiness, there's a level of healing. I just cut the deck. We had the Devil. Let's see if it come out. Clarify this Four of Swords. Look, like we literally have, there's only one more page. What's the other page? Wands, Pentacles. What is the other page? I can't think of the other suit right now. Yeah, fire. Oh, air, swords. So we have 3 pages. And it keeps coming out first, clarifying each card. And wow, second card would be another cup. Because bottom of the deck will be 7 of Cups. But anyway, Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. We only missing the Page of Swords. Okay? But with that being said, this Page of Cups is here under this fragile energy to let you know that it's okay to be vulnerable. Okay, Cups, it's okay to observe your emotions. Good, bad, and different. Okay? Because that's how you stabilize yourself. If you don't, you're going to end up with the 7 of Cups in reverse. You're going to stay in this fragile energy. You're going to stay in this unbalanced energy. Okay? So with that being said, group number 2. Yes. Group number 2, Spirit is saying you want long-term. No, we want to give you. long-term pleasure. But in order to do that, you got to sit with those emotions that you mask or void. All right, so let's leave that there and we'll pull an oracle for you and close this out. Ooh, all right, I'm taking this one. Period. Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Yeah, don't compromise yourself by not becoming a solid person. This King of Wands and this Four of Swords, the fragile energy, don't compromise your own healing, your own soul's growth because you don't want to feel something bad. Don't compromise your emotional well-being because you're masking your true feelings, trying to have something else fill a void, fill a gap. And then in the long run, you're still unhappy. You're still thinking about this or thinking about that, or feeling like you something's missing. Like I said, you still might be feeling like something's missing. So this, again, I'm going to read it again. Cards all over the place, but whatever. It's all right. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Don't compromise yourself. Okay? Don't compromise your emotional healing because it hurts. That's the whole point of feeling. That's why God gave us feelings, so we can learn how to balance these shits and transmute it and work around it. Work with it. Both. I'm going to leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal, all that's down below. Bye. Okay, group number 3. You chose N. All right, so let's see how you can induce more sacred pleasure. We have the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. You know, I was going to say that. And I was like, no, that's probably too cliche. But N. You choose N for no. Because this 7 of Cups is giving me... Well, 7 Cups and Judgment, right? Indecision. Don't know what to do. Things are up in the air. Literally, look at it. They're up in the air. Things. Okay? But there's judgment here. It's like saying use your better judgment. Use your brain. Use your brain. All right, so let's pull some clarifiers. So I feel like you just need to say no more often. There could be more to it, but peer pressure. I'm just hearing like use your brain. Use your brain. Usually when people say use your brain, it's like they're saying it in a way like you're smarter than that. Like you know better than that. Like, come on, use your brain. So I feel like group number 3, Spirit is saying, instead of just going with the flow, like you know better than to do this or go along with this, or I don't know, feel pressured into this. I feel like you just gotta say no more often. Yeah, and what I'm hearing is that no is gonna come initially. Initially, this player is not gonna feel like pleasure because people are gonna be leaving and telling you about yourself, so they feel. But this is a clutter. Yeah, like your energy is cluttered. That's what I'm getting with that Seven of Cups. Like your energy is cluttered with other people's pleasure. Okay, other people want to do this, other people want to do that, and you're like, I don't know. I guess instead of like, no, I don't want to do that. Nah, I'm good. You know, I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to hit them with the nose more often. I don't know if y'all know that song, Mr. Vegas, heads high, kill him with the no. Okay, that's what he's saying. Heads high. Use your brain. Heads high. Kill him with the no, or kill him with the no. N-O. They says just, well, in English terms, just make a boy know you're not going to blow. And what he meant by that was like, not giving head. So not falling victim into not using your head. Okay, not being pressured into not using your head is what Spirit is wanting you to get away from. So that's the song I'm hearing. Heads high, kill them with the no. And like I said, that pleasure might not feel like pleasure at first because people want to go away. If you killing them with no's, breaking my balls here, right? We talking about heads. So you say no, and they're like, oh man, you're breaking my balls here. You're breaking my balls, and you're like, well, Spirit's still wanting you to stand firm on that no. You got to kill them with the no. If their balls are broken, that's on them. All right, so yeah, group number 3. You got to kill them with the no. Let them know that you're not going to be figuratively sucking their D. You're not a D sucker. You're not a dick sucker. So this is like a follower energy. I don't want to say follower because I feel like, but ultimately that's what it is. But anyway, I don't really want to say follower because I feel like this is more of like you feel pressure to just go along with things, and Spirit is wanting you to get away from that. Because in turn, that can that could have you following the wrong thing. You know what I just heard? We talk about pleasure. If you want to follow, that could lead you into a road of where you actually have to, be sucking dick. That's what I heard. That's just what I heard. So if you don't want to be led to a path of eternally dick sucking people, literally or figuratively, then you got to use your better judgment and kill people with these no's. Okay, you're not a follower. You're not on so and so's peen or so and so's badge. You your own person. So Spirit's trying to, not that it matters how other people see you, but it kind of does sometimes. Because I feel like other people might see you as a follower. Like, oh, group number 3 is always going to just tag along, or they never really say no. So it's like one way it doesn't matter what people think, but if people think that they could get over on you, then yeah, it does matter. You know what I mean? Because now you have to end that. So I feel like, sorry for shaking the table, but I feel like Spirit's trying to induce that sacred pleasure in you by getting you away from peer pressure, That energy of being a follower, that energy of not being able to use your head and say no. All right, clock of that. All right, there. Let's clarify the seven. Oops. I'm gonna shuffle the seven of cups. Okay, we have the world and strength. Clarifying the seven of cups is the world and strength. So that energy of indecision, or that energy of things being up in the air. Oh, I don't know, whatever you want to do, I'm okay with type energy. Or, well, I don't really know how to say no. That is going to lead you into a world of problems. Okay, like I said, sucking dick. Okay, doing things that you don't want to do. All right, so the world is asking you to overcome this energy of, I'm here, I'm going along to get along. Okay, maybe you just want to get along. You just trying to be peaceful. You're trying to be the peacemaker of the world. However, you being a peacemaker does not mean you being a follower. Okay? All right? And sometimes you just can't make peace with everybody. It is what it is. Or you can. You can make peace with everybody because it's how you view the relationship with them. If you make peace with how they are as a person, kudos. That's how it's supposed to be. So we all get peace, world peace. Yes, world peace, everybody. That's what I feel like. All right, going along to get along. This world energy is like, yes, you can achieve world peace, so to speak, in your inner world. Okay? May peace be with you. Okay? Because you don't have to be up under someone's ass. Another word, brown noser. Instead of a dick sucker, you don't have to be a brown noser. You know? That's an old school one. You don't have to be up under, inside, and twirling around someone's butt just to get along with them and just to have the presentation of peace. Yeah, no. Strength here. This is you doing your own shiz, doing your own thing. Having the strength to say no. Okay? Killing. Okay, this is a lion. Killing, or whatever this animal is. Something like that. Killing people with kind. I was about to say with kindness. Shit. Well, maybe you just politely said no, and that's like, again, the people are so used to you going along to get along. Maybe that's like, what? All you said is no, 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 thank you. You didn't even say no, because that's the full sentence right there. You said no, thank you. Right? And someone is still dissatisfied, but that's life, right? I'm hearing peace in the Middle East. There will never be peace in the Middle East. I'm not trying to be ignorant or whatever, but there is that saying. So that idea of peace and you just going along, get along, just everyone needs to be happy and this and that, da, da, da. You sacrificing yourself, that's over because you were killing yourself with a no. Now you need to kill other people with no's. All right, so let's clarify the judgment. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you don't want to lose it all following someone's lead. Yo, wow. Bottom of the deck of the sun. Just saw that. Yeah, judgment. Okay? You don't want to lose it all, Ten of Pentacles, following someone else's lead. And like I said, that can lead you into dark places, doing things you might not want to do. Being in tight positions that you don't want to be in with this sun in reverse. Okay, so if you are trying to induce more sacred pleasure into your life, group number 3, you got to start killing people with the nose. All right, get rid of this energy of being, again, I don't really like the word because it feels harsh right now, a follower, but that energy of going along to get along, sacrificing your peace for world peace, which it's not gonna happen. You know, you're trying to get peace in someone else's world when the only peace you could bring to yourself is in your world. Okay? The outside is always going to outside. People are always going to people. Things are always going to thing. All right? I just feel like Spirit is really and truly asking you to know when to say no. Use your brain, okay? Use your brain. You got a big noggin for a reason, okay? Use it. All right, let's pull an oracle. Close this out for y'all. Well, damn. Flip right over. That was it. That's the one right here, Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Yeah, call on the angels to comfort you, not these people to lead you. Okay, it says call on the angels for comfort. So you could have been going along to get along because you want to be comfortable with these other people. You want to remain in these comfortable relationships. But very first line, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. So, like I said, Spirit is wanting you to end that cycle of you following behind people that really are kind of clueless, to be honest, or they just don't have your best interests at heart, or whatever the hell, right? So this era, let me read it again. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you're at the end of this era of your life of, again, going along to get along. I'm just trying to make everybody happy. Those words should never leave your mouth again, okay? Remove that phrase from your lexicon, if I'm using that word right. All right, just remove it. You never say that phrase again. I'm just trying to make everybody happy. No, that is never to be said by you again. Okay, so group number 3, if you want to induce more sacred pleasure, kill him with the no. Keep your heads high. And don't give them BJs. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal, all that is down below. Bye.